Okay. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu, dear all mothers. Ma'am Ambreen, can you look at the waiting room because I think there are participants and it will be hard for me to let them in or someone from our team if they could let participants in the
Okay,
okay
okay, make me co-host as well, so I will let them in.
or the co-host already.
Okay,
Uh,
fine. Okay,
okay.
please go ahead.
All right, perfect. So, Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, dear mothers. My name is Shiza and I'm truly honored to welcome all of you who have joined us today. So, one thing before I would like to proceed that I'll oscillate between Urdu and English because I have to ensure that everyone is understanding well. So, I pray that all of you and your families are in the state of best iman and health. And Alhamdulillah, it's a privilege for me to host participants from across the globe. So we have participants coming up from UAE, we have participants from Canada, then we have participants from Ajman, and then we have participants from Pakistan as well, and we have participants from Germany, Oman, and Austria. So, united on this inspiring journey of growth and excellence, we have received an overwhelming response for GMAC with around 90 applicants. And after careful consideration, you have been selected to join us for GMAC Season 9.
Thank you.
Okay. So Aura 360 is a registered tax-paying company, and our logo is a registered trademark, ensuring our commitment to excellence and authenticity in everything that we do. Formerly, we were known as Askit, and our platform has now grown and evolved to better serve individuals and families who are seeking personal and professional transformation. So Aura 360 is deeply enrooted in the values of faith, integrity, and resilience, and we are inspired by Surah Al-Hadid, describes the ultimate success on Yawm al-Qiyamah when the righteous will carry their amal nama in their right hands and be surrounded with the light of Noor in front of them. So I'd also like to say this in Urdu to ensure better understanding of everyone that हमारा जो औरा का मकसद है वो ये है कि हमने सूरह अल हदीद की एक आयत मुबारका से इसका कॉन्सेप्ट लिया है औरा 360 का विच इज़ कि जब हमारा यहाँ से एग्जिट हो इस दुनिया से तो हमारा एग्जिट फौजुल अजीम पर हो फौजुल अजीम जो है वो एक बिगर सक्सेस है बड़ा कामयाबी को हम कहते हैं फौजुल अजीम ताकि जब हम यहाँ से जाएं और यौम क़यामह वाले दिन हमारा अमाल नामा हमारे सामने आए तो वो हमारे सीधे हाथ में हो और वो उसकी वजह से हमारे सामने एक नूर का हाला हो ताकि हम जो हैं वो कामयाब लोगों में हो सकें तो ये हमारा मकसद है ऑरा 360 में एंड ये आपका टेक अवे भी है ऑरा 360 से इस प्रोग्राम जी मैक से कि हमारी जिंदगी का मकसद दुनिया का सक्सेस एक चीज़ है बट हमें फौजुल अजीम की तरफ भी जाना है और फौजुल अजीम की तरफ हम कैसे जाएंगे थ्रू फेथ इंटेग्रिटी एंड रिजिलियंस बिकॉज एक माँ को चेंज करने का मकसद है कि हम पूरी जनरेशन को ट्रांसफॉर्म कर रहे हैं तो इन तीन वैल्यूज पे हम आपको फौजुल अजीम की तरफ लेके जाएंगे माना कि दुनिया का सक्सेस भी एक इम्पोर्टेंस रखता है बट उसमें भी हमें अल्टीमेट हमारे दिमाग में होना चाहिए कि वी नीड फौजुल अजीम विच इज द अल्टीमेट एंड द बिगेस्ट सक्सेस सो आई एम रिपीटिंग इट अगेन एंड अगेन so that you understand that why are we here, why are we doing GMAC, why are we doing Aura 360, and why have we chosen Aura 360. So the reason of choosing Aura 360 or the reason to opt for GMAC is that we are striving for Fawzul Azim, which is the ultimate and the biggest success, so that our Amal Nama stays in our right hand on Yawm al-Qiyamah. And एक नूर का हाला हो जो हमारे आगे हो and we become the chosen ones. So this is your takeaway from Aura 360 and this is your takeaway from GMAC. So Alhamdulillah, moving towards our vision and mission that I would like to explain that our mission at Aura 360 is to help individuals and their families transform mindsets for growth and resilience, alongside to create self-awareness and self-worth through Khudi, live a balanced and healthy lives aligned with the spiritual principles, then to strengthen their connection with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as the foundation of success and rediscover their unique skills and their potential for lasting impact. So being a part of Aura 360 team myself, it's a profound blessing. And I'm immensely grateful to Ma'am Ambreen Rashid Khan for trusting me as a program manager for GMAC Season 9. She's the heart and soul of Aura 360 and an extraordinary leader herself who's a living example of faith, integrity, and resilience. So together with her husband, Dr. Shahid Qureshi, they have formed a power couple who have inspired countless people to lead lives with meaning and purpose. Their contributions have reached audiences worldwide, from Kazakhstan and Germany to UAE and Malaysia, transforming lives through their profound teachings. So, Gmec originally was known as Global Mother Entrepreneurship Camp, and it has evolved into Global Mother Excellence Camp. And this time we're encompassing 6 modules, which are business, parenting, mindset, legacy, health, and personal finance. So, we want mothers to achieve excellence in all these domains. And we have with us national and international trainers coming up for each of the modules. Over the past 8 seasons, because this is the season 9, so over the past 8 seasons, which were conducted at IB Karachi, it has made tremendous impact. And this season, we are taking it to greater heights. It is an internationally recognized program, having won the USASB Award back in 2021 due to its groundbreaking teaching pedagogy. Um, so um, this is the overlook of our website, Aura 360, and these are the core values that I've also mentioned again and again during today's session, that we are trying to achieve Fawzul Azim via faith, integrity, and resilience. You can also search our website with the name of aura360.org. Then before proceeding towards the actual orientation, we would like to go through some session norms. And those who can read in English, they are welcome to do so. I'll translate it in Urdu as well. That since हमारा program बहुत छोटा है, 3 weeks का है, and Friday, Saturdays ही classes हुआ करेंगे, you will completely understand कि mothers बहुत occupied होती हैं, but we want our mothers कि वो punctuality से at 7 p.m. हमें join करें, जैसे आज 7:30 p.m. पे join किया है. So उसी तरीके से we'll expect कि आप हमें 7 p.m. sharp ज्वाइन करें और अपनी अटेंडेंस को इंश्योर करें. हम बिकॉज अटेंडेंस भी लेते हैं. एंड जैसे सबने अभी कैमराज अपने ऑन रखे हुए हैं, विच इज़ अ गुड थिंग, बिकॉज यहाँ पे सिर्फ फीमेल्स ही होंगी. एंड हम रिकॉर्डिंग कर रहे हैं सेशन की, बट ऑब्वियसली रिकॉर्डिंग्स आपके अलावा किसी और के साथ शेयर नहीं होंगी. सो अगर आपको फेस का मसला है दैट यू वेयर अ वेल, तो आप वेल या मास्क के साथ आ सकते हैं, बट ट्राई टू कीप योर कैमराज ऑन, बिकॉज इससे पार्टिसिपेशन और एंगेजमेंट बढ़ती है बिटवीन ट्रेनर्स एंड द पार्टिसिपेंट्स. एंड अपने माइक्स आप प्लीज म्यूट रखिएगा ड्यूरिंग द एंटायर सेशन, बिकॉज रिकॉर्डिंग हो रही होती है और उसमें वो बीच में आवाज़ जो है वो क्लटर अप कर जाती है. सो जब आप ज्वाइन करें हमारे सेशन को, आप अपने आप को रीनेम कर लीजिएगा अपने फुल नेम के साथ, ताकि जब ट्रेनर्स आपको आउट लाउड बुलाएं, सो दे नो कि आपका करेक्ट नेम क्या है. एंड अगर आपको एट एनी पॉइंट कोई क्वेश्चन है, सो आप चैट बॉक्स में भी लिख सकते हैं, और हमारे पास जूम पे रेज हैंड का फीचर होता है. सो उसके बाद आपको बुला लिया जाएगा इफ़ यू हैव एनी क्यूरी. बट हाउएवर हर सेशन के बाद हमारा Q&A सेशन होगा. सो अगर कोई क्वेश्चन हो तो आप तब के लिए रख सकते हैं. एंड like I mentioned कि हमारे पास we have national and international trainers coming up, और हमारी बहुत special request पे उन्होंने हमें join किया, and it's an honor for us to have them on board with us. So आप उन सब के साथ बहुत respect के साथ जो है वो पेश आइएगा, एंड अपने फेलो पार्टिसिपेंट्स के साथ भी. ऑब्वियसली आपके साथ सारी डिफरेंट मदर्स ही हैं, डिफरेंट वर्ल्ड वाइड हमारे एरिया से हैं. सो रिस्पेक्ट इज समथिंग विच वी वैल्यू अलॉट. एंड अटेंटिवली हमारे आप सेशंस को सुनिए, नोट्स बनाइए अगर आपको कोई बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट बात लगे. अलॉन्ग साइड ये आप बिल्कुल इसको ऐसे ही समझिए कि आपकी ये लाइव क्लास ही है, एंड इसमें हम सब एक दूसरे के साथ एक फिजिकल सेटिंग में तो नहीं है, बट एक ऑनलाइन सेटिंग में है. बट आपकी जो अटेंटिवनेस है वो ऐसी हो कि आप फिजिकली सबके साथ बैठे हुए हैं. एंड इसके साथ ही आपको जूम की रिकॉर्डिंग्स मिल जाया करेंगी, बट मेक श्योर दैट यू ट्राई टू ज्वाइन द लाइव सेशंस, बिकॉज लाइव सेशंस के वजह से यू कैन हैव रियल टाइम इंटरेक्शंस एंड Q&A सेशंस की वजह से यहाँ मोनोटोनस हम बिल्कुल भी नहीं चलते अपने सेशंस में. हम बिल्कुल मेक श्योर करते हैं कि एंगेज्ड रहें हमारे पार्टिसिपेंट्स हमारे साथ, और बिल्कुल सबका एक अच्छा लर्निंग एक्सपीरियंस रहे. सो these are few session norms. और इसके साथ ही if we move to our team of Aura, so this is a wonderful team behind Aura 360, and it's an honor for me to introduce them. First of all, we have Ma'am Ambreen R. She's the founder of Aura 360, an engineer, MBA graduate from IB Karachi, PhD scholar, and an exemplary mother herself. Then Dr. Shahid Qureshi, who's the chairman of Aura 360 and founder of the SQ School of Entrepreneurship. Then me, I'm Shiza. I am simultaneously pursuing my BDS degree and ALMA degree, and I'm looking after the trainings at Aura 360. Then we have Miss Irum Shoaib. She'll be leading your mindset module, and she's heading our Malaysia chapter. Then we have Miss Neha Ekhlaque, who is the head of trainings in Karachi and a PhD scholar from Germany. Then Miss Mehreen Shoqat, she's the head of trainings in Lahore and Gujranwala and currently serving as senior mistress at the city school. Then Miss Maheen Maqsood, she's not here with us, but she's managing our social media platforms. So each member of our team brings unmatched expertise and passion, making this program a truly transformative experience for all of you. This program is a space of learning, growth, and building a supportive community of mothers striving for excellence in all the aspects of life. Like I mentioned, that we received an overwhelming response of 90 applicants, out of which you have been selected for Gmec Season 9. Alongside, a WhatsApp group has been created for seamless communication and interaction among the participants. I'll remove the setting of admins only, and then you'll be able to interact in the WhatsApp group as well. So I'm here to support you throughout this journey. And please do not hesitate to reach me out with any of your questions. And Jazakallah khair, and I praise this journey becomes a source of immense barakah for all of us. And I now hand over the session to Ms. Mehreen Shoker for an introduction of Aura 360's program.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Hope you're doing well. And thank you very much, Ms. Shiza, for a very extensive introduction. And I'm thrilled to share the programs that we offer in this on this platform. And talking about the very first program over here, we have the Aura 360 Women program. Okay, now this is I believe that this is very important program for the women around us, because every one of us are actually looking and searching for a very professional counseling. So in Aura 360 Women program, we offer the coaching and mentorship programs, which is like one-to-one program. If you are seeking any kind of mentorship in any kind of domains, if you think that you need a business consultancy or you need any kind of personal consultancy or counseling, you can always reach out for this program. And we have our mentors, and we offer this mentor and mentee one-to-one program over here. So we have a lot of domains in this program. And the second program is the Master of Art of Personal Excellence. Okay, this actually program is my personal favorite. Why is that so? Because in my past 5 to 6 years of experience in Gujranwala, this is what I've experienced, that we have this gap. We have a lot of potential. We women, we excel in all kind of field. Either we are working women, or we are just homemakers, but there are again small gaps that are just left unfilled. And this program actually provides you to master in that particular gaps. What are those gaps that I'm talking about? That's actually about the personal growth, your effective communication, your self-care, your presence. It actually focus on your personal and professional growth, how to communicate, while how, what, and when to say, what to say. And it also provides you classes how to build your confidence level, how to groom yourself personally and professionally, how to in different kind of settings and situations as well. So this is we equipped with you with a lot of tools to enhance your self-awareness and strengthen interpersonal relationships, and project yourself as a very confident and a powerful image of yourself in both personal and professional affairs. So, and the third program that we offer over here is Global Mothers Excellent Camp that we're part of, which we're going to start from tomorrow, inshallah, and that is for the mothers. And you already have a brief introduction of this program, and talking about the last program that we offer over here is the Lifestyle Excellence Camp for the teens. Okay, we've already conducted a lot of programs, and we are offering this program twice a year. We're offering this program in winter vacation and in summer break as well. So this particular program is for the teens, to provide them, to transform them, um, um, and equip them in kind of skills and the values that are missing in this time of in this era actually. The teenagers are actually exposed to a lot of things that they're not supposed to at this level, like while being a part of an education institute, I deal with a lot of teenagers every day, and I see that where they're going and the values are missing. And we actually want to inculcate the values and the skills and the mindset, create that mindset to they have a lot of potential, I must say, but we need to channel it in the right direction. So this program actually provides the teens to become to grow personally, to help them with the negotiation skills, to help them overcome their communication skills, business skills. And at this camp, actually the teens will unlock their potential, build unshakable resilience, and become agents of positive change in the society. This is what we actually need now in the society. And these are the 4 programs that we offer right now. And now I will ask Miss Neha to share the glimpse of some of the programs that we've already conducted. And she's going to share some of the pictures, and she'll share some, glimpse of the previous programs that we've already conducted. Over to you, Miss
Yes.
Neha.
Yes, thank you so much, Mehreen. Assalamu alaikum. I am Neha, and I'm the head of Karachi operations at Aura 360. So I'll just take you through all the past glimpses of the programs that we have conducted. Um, yes, moving forward. So these are the programs that we started in, next slide, please. Started in back in 2014. And back in 2014, we were there was a, we were basically we took over 2,000 women entrepreneurs have gone across our training programs. These are some of the glimpses that how the graduation ceremonies took place when we conducted all the training programs. So basically, these programs helped our women entrepreneurs in helping them to develop an entrepreneurial mindset and start their own home-based businesses. Our programs were conducted in various different regions in Pakistan, including Faisalabad, Quetta, where we partnered with different universities. In 2019, we launched the Mothers Entrepreneurship Camp. That was further continued in 8 batches till 2021. So these are some of the highlights that how the women entrepreneurs started their own home-based businesses, um, and culminating in a certificate distribution ceremony. And this is the map that shows the overall impact that we have created in different cities across Pakistan. These are some of the organizations that we partnered with, like World Bank, USAID, UNDP, Interloop in Faisalabad, which is one of the biggest textile organization that helped us to conduct these programs and execute them across Karachi, Faisalabad, Quetta, across benefiting various women entrepreneurs, around 2,000 women entrepreneurs across Pakistan. So these are some of the highlights and milestones that we as a team have achieved back in 2014 till 2024. And this is one of the glimpses of Dr. Ulrich, who came all the way from Thailand. And she was one of our trainers in one of our programs at WomenX. And various women entrepreneurs benefited, and it was a source of networking event for them. So there were various success stories that emerged from all of these training programs. A few of them that included a story of Yasmin Ghayaz, who started her mineral water company by the name of B. Harry's, where she is supplying high quality premium water in the whole city area. A basic a water plant has been set up in her home, and she's doing a wonderful job. Second success stories of Sumaira Wasim, who started a business named as Sam's Cake Factory. This is also a home-based venture, which became a pioneer in fondant cake businesses. Next is Yeah, so basically, in the last 2.5 years, there are various milestones that we have achieved, starting from the biggest milestone, that was the inauguration of Aura 360 program in Malaysia. Um, Furthermore, we have given various workshops in internationally, such as in Gujranwala, nationally as well as internationally, and these are some of the glimpses of it. Like in Malaysia, we conducted a one-day workshop. We inaugurated, and then a sequential of events took place in Malaysia, which was related to workshops on creative mindset for homemakers. Next, a one-month series on women empowerment was also conducted online, where the women were taught about personal finance, creative mindset, and leadership. Another workshop that was conducted in Kazakhstan, a 3 days workshop on women entrepreneurs. So basically, and then in a series of other national workshops were conducted for youth, benefiting them with the same entrepreneurial mindset that we have aimed to bring right now on this platform as well. And as Ms. Mehreen mentioned about the Lifestyle Excellence program as well, for the teenagers that we conducted in the last year. So these are some of the glimpses of how the youth participated, the teenagers in different activities, hands-on activities. And our aim is the same, to inculcate the entrepreneurial mindset within the youth, starting from their teenagers level. And our Mothers Entrepreneurship Camp is one of the flagship program that has won the award of USASB Excellence in Entrepreneurship, Innovation and Pedagogy Award in 2021. And the whole curriculum is based on this program, inshallah. So I'll hand over to Ms. Irum, who will briefly guide you on the modules of this program.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum
And
assalam.
hello and welcome to the Global Mothers Excellence Camp. This is going to be the season 9 as being introduced. I'm Irum Shoaib and I'll be taking you through the modules of this program. First of all, I'll just appreciate every one of you who have just enrolled for this program. This is a courageous step that you have taken for yourself. So a big round of applause for yourself. All right, so I'll be taking you through the session. In this session, I'll be giving you an overview of all these 6 modules that have been crafted for you. And it has the core values of this program in the form of like faith, integrity, and resilience. So these are the 3 pillars of this program, I would say. And this is not going to be just the workshop. This is going to be a life-changing experience for you, because inculcating these values and combining these 3 pillars, you are going to be just unstoppable, right? So we will call this camp as Gmec, and you're already officially going to be powered up in your game of motherhood, womanship. So you will be having superpowers within. You will feel the difference after the session, inshallah. You will have this excellence and the integrity, the resilience, and the faith all incorporated, inshallah, with your ongoing efforts of being an excellent mom. So this is our incredible women's session, and we together in this. So let's dive into the sessions. The very first module is going to be the business module. And yes, boss moms, you are going to be introduced to the ideas and how to brainstorm ideas, how to go for business plans, and how to transform your small business if you have aimed to make it an empire, or even if you're looking for, let's say, a startup business. So this module will give you a step-by-step guidance on how to and what to consider before you venture out. At the same time, this module is going to be using an award-winning module, which is V+, Women Entrepreneurship Plus model. Ms. Ambreen is going to cover a bit detail on it on this. And of course, being moms, super moms who are having an entrepreneur mindset, who have this creativity instilled, and then you also have some family commitments, how to create a good balance among the two. This is the module for you. The next module is about the parenting. right? So this is, I think, the pressing point for all the parents and the need of the time. As parents, we need to skill up, level up, and we have to cater the upcoming needs of our children, the challenges the time has brought for us. So as being educated moms and the purpose-driven moms, we can be guide to our kids. So this module is going to help us crack the code for understanding the problems of our students, of our children, and to create a bond with our children, right? So the time is when we are getting disconnected with our kids. So this module will help you get connected to your children, know them better, understand their needs, and at the same time instill the purposeful legacy and the values in them, right? So in order to boost the confidence of your children, this module is going to be a very helpful resource. Health, I would say we are women blessed with the spirit of giving, and in terms of in the purpose of giving and giving, we forget ourselves, right? So this health module is going to bring us back to a platform where we realize the importance of self-care, and then at the same time there will be trainers who will take you through the understanding of our hormonal imbalance theories and how to tackle that problem and how to work on our health system. At the same time, there will be some tips for overall well-being of ourselves. And in order to combat fatigue, how are we going to take care of ourselves and how to respond to these situations? So these are the things you're going to cover in this module. The fourth module will talk about the mindset, right? So imagine every day you have an unstoppable energy, an urge to do things that are, making you come out of your comfort zone. So that requires courage, right? This enrollment in this workshop is also one of the change mindset that you have opted, right? So this is something that you have done for yourself. You have tried to come off this comfort zone, and you have tried to take a step for yourself. So in the mindset module, I'll be taking you through the techniques where we can change the thinking process, and we can remove and tackle those barriers that make us get those obstacles that are in our way of achieving something, and how to tackle those kind of barriers, how to find ways to build our positive and resilient mindset in order to be successful, right? So we will share some techniques which are practical, and that will help you overcome your anxiety, and we will go through some tools to build up our resilience and be positive in our mindset. All right. Module 5 about the legacy. Have you ever thought, like, what are we going to pass on to our next generations, right? So these are the values that we are stressing on. We have to understand what will be passed on. And in this module, we will realize and we will realign ourselves. So again, as we mentioned, that it's a purpose-driven workshop, it's a purpose-driven goal that we have to achieve. So we will learn what religious values we have to, in fact, the life values, a complete framework that has to be passed on to our children so they can have a good family system. And then they are also inspired by some leadership skills, and they can carry on the legacy that we will pass on, inshallah. The last module is about the, Shiza, can you share the last module, please? So far we have seen parenting, health, mindset, business, and we will also be taking you through the module of financial planning, where you will be given a review of how to manage your personal budgets and the finances and budgets that will be working for you, right? So some tips to manage some investment ideas, and how to make viable decisions, and how to have a financial freedom. So our financial experts and trainers will share their insight on that. So in this module, you will be having a step-by-step guidance in creating and sticking to a budget. That's quite difficult for women, we know. But then, yes, it's going to be very helpful in staying firm, at the same time having a freedom of finances that will be making us stay focused on our goals. All right, so these are like a combination of amazing modules that have been crafted very delicately and with very much thought process involved in it. This is going to make you the incredible women here unstoppable, inshallah. Right, in order to bring the magic in this workshop, of course we have a great team of trainers and speakers of international fame. Let me introduce you to the gems. We have our Professor Dr. Javed Iqbal. No intro needed. He is a very renowned motivational speaker and a surgeon. He has been giving and addressing the pressing needs of the society, and he is going to deliver us the module of parenting. Very, very valuable insights we are going to hear from him. Then we are going to have our very own founder, Ms. Ambreen Khan, who is the founder of Aura 360. She is doing PhD fellowship from Malaysia, and she has an entire history of entrepreneurship journey. She is an educator, researcher. And at the same time, she is going to, we have seen some glimpses of her workshops and amazing work where she has empowered over 1,500 women across Pakistan and internationally. Next up, we have Dr. Shahid Qureshi, founder of Dr. Shahid Qureshi School of Entrepreneurship. He has done PhD from Technical University Berlin, and he is currently director of Gift University. Again, he will be sharing with us valuable insight on the module of business. We will get to know and learn some entrepreneurial skills. Great. So next up in the team is our associate professor, and he is the course leader of in the University of Warwick, UK, Dr. Ali Junaid. Again, he is PhD in entrepreneurship and bringing us the wisdom of parenting. He has he's a renowned author of parenting teens with science. So it's a very mentionable work he has done. It's a 3-stage guide for addressing disrespect, abuse, and lack of motivation. And I think these are the things that we as parents would like to listen in more detail and learn from the wisdom of these trained speakers. Next module is okay. Right. As we mentioned, we have a specific dedicated health module, and we have some mentionable doctors and team of health specialists who are going to be sharing their knowledge. And we have Dr. Nasiha Mushtaq, who has completed her MBBS and from Daw Medical College, and she has also done MPhil in physiology. So in this module, she will be sharing her expertise and the special themes that she will bring us in respect of, like maybe the hormonal imbalance as mentioned in the previous slide. And what other wisdom she wants to share, we will get to know in this module. At the same time, we have another health module trainer, Dr. Sidra Kirmani, who is the director operation and practitioner of Doc's Clinic, and she is an amazing alma and also an instructor. So what a beautiful blend of knowledge and our values. At the same time, she is a bachelor in dental surgery and is also doing their Sinizami. Abdul Rauf, our next seasoned trainer, and he is the founder and CEO of Evolve. He has done BS honors from Oxford Brookes University. He will be bringing us his wisdom from the field of finances. He has like 20 years plus experience in financial planning for individuals and corporate sectors. So he will be sharing with us how to craft budgets and how to do some kind of financial decision for our families and members and get that financial freedom. So he will help us in planning and analysis of the finances. All right, I will be taking you through this module of mindset. And as I mentioned, I'll be talking about how to have a success mindset right in front of you, tools that will be helping you change the paradigm, change the prospect, and change the vision we see things and then turn it into the possibilities. Next, the team, we have Miss Mehreen Shoqat, and she is the head of training, Gujranwala, and she has done MS Management Sciences, and she is currently senior mistress at City School. And she's also a seasoned professional with a rich background in management sciences, and she is also combining the training and the education expertise. So we will be having her insights on the module of parenting. Last but not least, we have Dr. Asad Zaman, former Vice Chancellor of PIDE, and he has an amazing contribution as in faith-based economics. So his contribution in the economics on the terms of like how it's related to faith and how it's related to the character development. So that is going to be a wonderful sharing on the legacy section, on the legacy module by Dr. Asad Zaman, inshallah. All right. And with this, of course, this is a team of like our season expert as mentioned, and inshallah, this is going to be a wonderful, full of insights and full of amazing stories and experiences to be shared by these team. I would also like to share with you the Google Classroom, where you're going to have the assignments posted. You will have stream related updates available. Let me just share my screen and tell me if you can see it. So all of the participants here, you will be added into the Google Classroom. Do share your email address with Ms. Shiza. Once you're added to the Google Classroom, I hope you can see my screen, everyone.
It's still loading. I can't see it, but
Okay,
Yeah,
let me know
it's
if
loading.
you can see it, because at my side is, yeah, it's shown, but never mind. I'll just.
yeah, we can see it now.
Any progress?
Yeah, we can see
You
it.
can. All right. So let's browse through this Google Classroom. This is your stream part, right? Any updates posted will be seen here. You will be given a class code or a URL in your emails. You will receive that, and you can join this classroom then. Once you are a part of this classroom, all updates will be seen here. For example, this is the stream, and any update posted will be seen here. In case you have got any classwork that is supposed to be done after the module you take, that will be posted in Google Classwork. All right, for now, we don't have any classwork assigned. Once it is, you will be able to see your classwork posted here. At the same time, any material recordings from this session that will be shared, it will be seen on in this part, right? Once the grades are signed, you might be able to see your grades as well. Otherwise, your individual reports will be sent by the team, Aura. If you have any problem in joining Google Classroom or any other assistance that you need, please come back to our team. Inshallah, will be helpful. All right. Pass on to Ms. Shiza. Thank you so much.
Letting us know about the modules and the trainers of Gmec. So now we have with us Ma'am Ambreen Khan, and she'll be sharing her journey, her academic journey, her professional journey, her journey of Aura, and the transition of ASKIT to Aura, inshallah. So over to you, Ms. Ambreen. I'm sharing the slides. Ms. Ambreen, can you hear me? You need to unmute
Okay,
yourself.
okay, sorry. Okay, I was just saying that I'm Jazakallah khair, Miss Shiza, Miss Mehreen, Maheen, also Maheen is not here today, and to Neha and to Miss Irum. Great thanks to all of you, to all my Aura team, to all the trainers. And Neha is also going to take one session on the time management on Saturday. I forgot to add her slide because we just decided yesterday. So I'm feeling so actually happy and so down, so humble actually. I have no words to express my feeling. So once again we are back after especially for Gmec. It's around a gap of around, I think, 3 years, quite 3 years. So this we are now going to resume our journey um, with to make a difference actually in the life of people and the life of mother, and to connect with the greater purpose of life, as Shiza and all other members stated that in quest of the Fadlazim, in search for the Fadlazim, the great success, the ultimate success, the eternal success. So this is a modular approach. The GMAC is a modular approach to achieve that goal, to perform the excellence in every possible domain of our lives. So this is just a struggle. This is just a koshish sahi from our side, to create a difference in the life of mothers and to cater the issues that our mother is struggling in so many ways, in so many they are fighting with so many challenges. So we are trying together. We are trying to bring some creative solution, bring some alternate perspective in the lives of mother, so she will be able to resolve their issues related to parenting, related to relationship management, financial issues, so on and so forth, and above all, the health issue and and the faith on our creator, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So we are trying to establish a very strong relationship with our creator. This is the crux of the GMAC, to establish a very strong relationship with your creator, then take care of your health, and then everything will come after that. So this is the message of Aura. And I'm very strict on this message. I don't want to compromise that. First of all, your creator, then faith, and the third is your health. Then the spouse, the kids, the home, the cooking, the profession, the education will come after that. So we need to actually prioritize our list, right? So we will try to actually make a new list of priority, and will keep the love of our creator, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, at the top place. So this is the new version of GMAC, and I just changed from entrepreneurship to excellence, to achieve excellence in every possible domain of life. So, about the GMAC more, Shiza, can you please move to another slide? Yes, one more. Uh, the challenges, the challenges one, right? More. Yes, the previous. This one. Yes. Okay, so I'm just going to show my journey. Before I share, Ashita, can you please share the statistics? We are offering 6 different modules, different but yet interconnected with each other. So which is the most demanding module, Shiza, as per the as per the form we received? Can you please share
It was
the most demanding?
It was
Parenting. Oh, all right. And which one is after the parenting?
business.
Okay, business. Okay. Number 1 is parenting, and number 2 is business. And can you guess what is number 3? Any statistics for number
Mindset.
3 module? Mindset. Okay. Okay, that's good. Great. So, it means that parenting is in on high demand. So we will have a very good trainers on parenting. Ali J is a writer of parenting book, a great speaker, a great man himself from UK. And then we have tomorrow, we will have inshallah Dr. Javed Iqbal. Dr. Javed Iqbal and Dr. Asad Zaman. It's like is the starting from the most senior person and ending on the most senior person, and they are actually the institute in themselves. They have around 35 to 40 years experience in their own domains, and I'm so happy to bring them these pearls, these gem on boards. I have no words, and they just agreed on me. I asked, sir, would you like to have a one session with me? And they said just okay. So I'm so happy. बहुत खुशी होती है कि जब कोई आपके ऊपर when you are new, actually we are not like IB Karachi, and we are not the 70, 60 years old institute. We are just a few year old institute. When someone trusts you, it's really matters a lot. So, starting my journey, I hope I will not make you bored. I am born and raised in Karachi. My life can be divided into three phases, as I divide myself. In the first phase, I would like to highlight my educational journey. I completed my computer system engineering from Sir Syed University of Engineering Technology in Karachi in 2003, and I soon got married, and I gave the birth of one daughter at the age of 23. But my mother passed away when I was 20 years old, and I was the only daughter, only one child, no brother, no sister. So it was a goal of my dad that I become engineer. So actually, I fulfilled his dream, and I became engineer. Soon, then life then took another turn, and I joined IBA Karachi, where I spent about a decade working in the Management Information System department. And I work as a web designer and developer for quite around, you can say that 10 years. And then I started my MBA, Executive MBA in Corporate Management. I finished in 2015, and I intended to join the corporate sector. But actually, life took another turn, and life brought me to teaching, curriculum development, trainings, and things like that, right? So you can say that it was the second phase of my journey after the 9 to 5 job. I came up with this a trainer and the teacher profile. I opted for this, and then I began conducting workshops in various cities across Pakistan for around 7 to 8 years. I conducted numerous workshops across major cities in Pakistan like Lahore, Quetta, Islamabad, uh, Peshawar, Karachi as well, and internationally like in Malaysia, in Germany, in Kazakhstan. So during this time, I also taught at various universities in Karachi, both at undergrad and graduate level, to BBA, to MBA, and BS entrepreneurship student in the universities like IIEE, IOBM, ZEBIST, and KUPS. Then it you can say that it was the third phase of my life was about to begin, and then COVID-19 arrived, marking the beginning of the third phase of my life, very challenging. And it was really very challenging phase of my life because my father passed away in December 2020, and his loss left a profound void. I had lived with him throughout my life, even after getting married, and I was his only child. Our relation spanned 40 years, and he was not just a father to me, but he was like a mother, a friend, and a closest companion to me. Then his death was a sudden and heartbreaking, was very sudden, just in 14 days, very heartbreaking. He was fit and healthy, but contracted COVID-19 and passed away within just 14 days. After his passing, I went through a period of deep depression, insomnia, and various health issues. It felt like my world had shattered completely. I had to go through a process of decomposing and recomposing and emotional shattering, and you can list it so long. Depression, multiple cycle of depression, fighting against so many health struggle, financial challenges, and emotional traumas of my personal marital life. It was so much, so much, so much. I have no words to explain that period of from starting from the 2020 till you can say that 22, 23, things like that. Very challenging. So, in search of peace and detachment from my city, Karachi, I decided to move to Lahore, and I hope to find serenity, some calm, some peace in the city, Lahore. But the transition brought its own set of challenges. Professionally, I faced significant differences and hurdles that tested me further. Then one fine day, I met with my mentor, my senior, Dr. Asad Zaman Sahab. He asked me to join Kuwait College Kusur as I was not engaged in particular in any particular university, and I was at home. I was pursuing my PhD. I completed my coursework 20 in 2022, 23. I said, okay, sir. Then I joined the Kuwait College Kusur. It's 40 kilometer away from Lahore, and I actually drive almost every day from Kusur to Lahore, Lahore to Kusur. and I completed my coursework. I'm continuously traveling to Malaysia to complete my PhD journey, inshallah, hoping this year. And I've been conducting so many in this time of depression, of multiple cycle of depression. Nobody knew actually what I was going through. And that's what the beauty of the entire part. I've conducted so many workshops in Lahore, in Karachi, in a hybrid setting, in sometimes in as Neha actually described that, like I was conducting the workshop in Gujranwala, then somewhere in the Malaysia, then in the Kazakhstan, and in Lahore as well, at my home as well. So I kept myself busy throughout this journey. And then I started working on my health. I opted for natural remedies for insomnia, for depression, for all the anxieties I've been gone through. So you can say that this Gmec, the total revamp and the restructuring of the revamp is the reflect is a truly reflection of my own journey of suffering, of decomposing to recomposing, to the renewal of my own self with greater strength, with once again with the core values of FIR, that is faith, integrity, and resilience. So I can actually relate it more. Uh, so as you can see in the slide, I mentioned all these things here, what I've been going through in the last 2, 3, 4 years. Now I'm so much happy, glad, satisfied after joining a Kuwait, and Dr. Asad Zaman Sahab, a great mentor to me. He asked me actually to design a device, um, very interesting BBA program. It was not like the another program offered in any universities in Pakistan. It will be a brand new, one of its kind of program based on the Islami Tariqat Tijarat model. Islami Tariqat Tijarat model proposed by Maulana Sohail Sahab. It's a curriculum of Maulana Sohail Sahab, consisted of 2 to 3 volumes of book of this much width and height of thousands of pages are there. And I was asked actually by Dr. Asif Zaman Sahab to transfer his knowledge, Maulana Suhail Sahab knowledge, into the undergrad level, and to develop a BBA program based on the Islamic knowledge, and which will also approved by the HEC, that the Higher Education Commission. So this is one of the challenging, one of the unique kind of the work that I'm currently doing in a Kuwait. It will be a groundbreaking thing if we are going to implement in the I think in September 2025 somewhere. So so I am very happy these days because Allah has chosen me to perform some very different task, a very unique task. And last month I conducted a boot camp at Ahuat. I invited the most brilliant brains from across Pakistan, and it was a 5 days residential program, and it was a huge learning. It was very interesting learning for all of us because this is one of kind of the program firstly offered under the banner of Akuat. So we enjoyed, we learned a lot, and actually it was a kind of the screening process, and we identified so many intermediate to student to select for our that Islamic Tariqa Tijarat BBA model. And I actually designed this boot camp in a very different way, and I organized in every evening, because it's a 24 hours residential program. I with the all with so many games, outdoor sports, indoor sports, and classroom learning session. I designed 5 learning session. You can say that the Tarbiyati Halqa, covering the Fikre Iqbal, covering the Fikre Talim wa Tarbiyat, covering Fikre Bash, Fikre Ummat, and Fikre Akhirat. So this is very unique of the kind of the learning, and boys are so active. Boys were so eager to listen these kind of the very strong talk by the top-notch speakers in evening 7:30, and they were actually they were listening like this, like this. Oh wow, oh wow. They were not like that. You start using like his their mobile phone screen and not distracted by anything. They were just like, okay, sir, और बताएं, और बताएं, और बताएं. So ये चीज it was really very interesting that the youth wants to listen from the real scholars, and they are so open to learn these very strong concept of Fikr Iqbal and Tarbiyat and Muash and Ummat and Akhirat. So we need to actually work on our youth. We cannot say that they are going in the wrong direction. We are actually responsible to divert them in the wrong direction, at the wrong direction. So I'm feeling so much happy after guiding them, after mentoring them, after coaching them. They were really good youngsters. The whole experience actually gave me a very big pleasure, a very big satisfaction. So I think it's the remedy of my own all the stress and anxieties and the tension and that all kind of the depression. Then I started gardening. Then I started working on my health issues. Then I started so many things, so many activities at my home, like the cleaning myself, um, uh, and I have a small garden setup of vegetables and flowers. These are the very small things, but they really help me out to come out from the multiple cycle of depression that I cure organically without taking medicine. I cure my insomnia myself. So I worked on myself actually. So these are the few glimpses from the boot camp which were held in the last week at Ahuad. Uh, and one more thing I would like to share with you that I recently designed I wrote actually five books on the Mr. Rabani is basically the Dada Foundation head, the CEO of Dada Foundation. He asked me to do something for the kids of primary level. I said to him that, sir, I'm working for for the undergrad level. I'm engaged with the senior student. How can I work for the primary students? That's not my domain, as I'm not basically the school teacher. But he asked me to do something for the primary student as well. Why you are working with the senior teens and for the university level? So I started writing a workbook from class 1 to class 5, and I designed this self-sustainability self-sustainability module for primary school, and it consisted of the five books, like five student workbook and five teaching manuals, right? So Shiza, if you can move forward. So these are the activities that will be covered in the self-sustainability model. Like in class 1 we have 10 activities, in class 2 we have 10 activities, so on and so forth. So I designed around 50 activities for five classes, and which will be covered throughout the academic year. So it was once again a very big success for me, because it is going to be introduced in various schools very soon by the Dalda Foundation, and we actually tried to enable kids from the very early age to do something on their own, to recognize the ability in themselves actually, and to start something very own with your own hands. It was once again uh, gave me a very huge satisfaction, fulfillment to me that I achieved this goal last year. Moving forward to Gmec, I must say that, as I said earlier, that I wanted to bring the excellence in every domain of woman life and mother life. So Gmec is the modular approach to achieve that excellence. Excellence in making relationship, excellence in parenting, excellence in managing your own finances, excellence in making the very strong connection with your creator, excellence in actually creating a legacy of your own children. So this is all about the GPAC, a transformative journey to bring the excellence in all the domain and to become the chosen one in the eye of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. in the quest of Fawzul because we want to become the successful as we want to carry our good deeds in the right hand side. That's the concept of the aura. Aura is the light. Aura is the illuminating light, जो कि उन लोगों के साथ होगी उस दिन जो कि जिनके अमाल नामा सीधे हाथ में होगा. That will holds the good deeds in the right hand side. In the right hand, they are the successful. They are the truly successful people because the ultimate destination is Jannah. So this is the transformative journey of from entrepreneurship to excellence camp, and we will try. We will all trainers, myself, our coordinators. We will try to actually help you to support you, and we will learn from each other. So that's all from my side. If you have any question, we have our coordinator on board. We have our trainers on board. We have Google Classroom uh, here. Uh, so that's all from my side.
We do have a question in the chat box. Someone is asking, where can we get the books for children? So I believe she's talking about the books that you have designed for Dalda Foundation.
Yeah. So yes, we have designed the book for the Dalda Foundation, but with the permission of the Dalda Foundation, I can offer the e-versions of the copy. But because the ownership lies with the Dalda Foundation, I need to ask to the Rabbani Sahib first. Okay, may I give these books to anyone else?
So if we have any other question, you can unmute yourself or you can write in the chat box because this is it from our side. And Jazakallah khair for joining and listening.
जी बिल्कुल हमारे साथ जुड़े रहिएगा कनेक्ट रहिएगा अगर उर्दू या इंग्लिश कोई भी परेशानी है हमें बताइएगा ज़रूर कोई इसमें ऐसी बात नहीं है बिकॉज वी हैव वन सिस्टर फ्रॉम इराक लिविंग इन जर्मनी द सिस्टर दीवान सो he can she cannot understand Urdu so otherwise the remaining females are from Pakistan and the overseas Pakistani they do understand Urdu because, but for the reason of the Sister Diwan, we are actually in English. And since this is the global camp, so our main focus is so it will be a bilingual 80% in English and the 20% will be the Urdu. So yes,
Yes, and
if
also
you have,
it's an online
Mhm.
for someone is asked in the group, in the chat box. This is an online program which will span for 3 weeks. It's officially all set to begin from tomorrow at 7 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. The classes will take place on Friday, Saturday, 7 p.m. till 9:30 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. And for if for any reason you missed the class, you'll be provided with the recording. And I'm there to support you. I am there in the group. If you have any question, please feel free to ask. And whenever the sessions will be in Urdu, I'll make sure that I translate them in the chat box to for those who can't understand Urdu because we have one of the trainers who is a poet and he is Professor Dr. Javed Iqbal. So the essence of his speech lies in Urdu since he's a poet. So inshallah, I'll make sure that I translate his speech.
You need to translate to Sister Diwan,
Yes.
right? Because I think Dr. Javed session will be in Urdu.
Yes.
So
So
we can
I'll
translate for Diwan. Yes.
And yeah, this is it from our side. We are all set to begin from tomorrow. And inshallah, we'll see you tomorrow at 7 p.m.
I have one request, one humble request actually, to please turn on your camera tomorrow at the time of Dr. Javed Iqbal's session because I asked him to take the session, complimentary session for me, and it won't seem good if the all the cameras will be off. I don't think so. It will give a good impression because trainer needs some interaction, some faces to talk we are when we are in the online session. So I must request you to kindly switch on your camera tomorrow. You can actually wear a niqab and the hijab or whatever you want, but it is highly recommended to turn your cameras on when we have a very special guest with us. All right, Shiza. All right. Uh, Thank you, sisters. We have sisters from Oman, Farah Saiba,
Yeah, she has asked
from
that kindly share your remedies or organic medicine for which you use for health issue. Inshallah, we'll have this session with Dr.
yes, yes.
Nadia Mushtaq, and we'll also share the remedies which were practiced by Ma'am Ambreen. But primarily, all these remedies and organic medicines will be covered by Dr. Nasia Mushtaq and Dr. Sidra Kirmani as well. But
Yeah.
we'll also make sure that we share
But
our.
I will definitely share my own remedies, how I actually cope up with all um, this period, very painful period. I will definitely share tomorrow or and some in the next week.
All right. So I think this is it. We don't have any more questions. And yes, we can take our
Thank you
leave.
once again, the entire team and the participant and the dear sisters for joining us in this session 0 of meet and greet. Inshallah, we will have more interactive session for tomorrow, so you can speak as well and you can contribute as well, and we will learn from each other. Inshallah, in a very interactive session.
All right. So Jazakallah khair and take care.
Okay, Allah Hafiz. Good night. Thank you. The team can stay for a while for a quick discussion.